Rapoo has been leveling up over the past few years, and the VT7 Max Gen 2 is proof of that. This is a pro-grade wireless mouse that gives you a competitive edge in work and play without draining your wallet. It packs all the features and high-end specs you'd normally see on much pricier mice, and somehow fits it all into a 53-gram shell with one of the best coatings I've ever felt. The question is pretty simple: did Rapoo just create a true flagship mouse at a non-flagship price? Let's check it out. The VT7 Max Gen 2 comes in clean modern packaging that feels way more premium than its price suggests. It's got a nice glossy graphic on the outside, the materials are nice. Inside the box you get the mouse, a USB-C cable, the 8K wireless dongle, anti-slip grip stickers, and an extra set of PTFE skates. Right out of the box, the mouse is lightweight and feels perfectly balanced in hand, but the real standout here is the coating. It's got a matte, chalky texture that's grippy but still smooth. It's similar to what I've seen on Lamzu or Pulsar mice, but it has this extra level of grip that just feels really premium. I noticed it the very first time I touched it, and it instantly, for some reason, felt like a step above the competition. It's hard for me to put my finger on exactly what makes it feel so much better, but it just feels really nice. The shape is very accommodating to all grip styles. It's similar to a Razer Viper, making it comfortable for claw, fingertip, or palm grips. And once again, the coating deserves its own shout out. This is one of the best coatings, maybe the best coating I've felt on any mouse that I've reviewed. It's super consistent, there's excellent grip whether your hands are cold or warm, and it just has this ultra premium feel that really elevates the entire experience of using this mouse. The build quality is super solid. There's zero flex in the shell, no creaks anywhere. The weight distribution feels perfectly balanced and centered. You've got back and forward side buttons and DPI buttons conveniently located just under the scroll wheel. Performance-wise, Rapoo isn't cutting any corners here. You get a 30K optical sensor, 8K wireless polling, optical switches rated for 120 million clicks, and these are the same specs you'd expect to see from a top-tier mouse, and not something you'd expect at this price point. Tracking feels rock solid with no spin out, jitter, or weird acceleration. It's incredibly responsive and precise. The main optical clicks are nice. The main optical clicks are light, consistent, and there's almost zero side-to-side wobble. The optical switches feel crisp with virtually no pre-travel, and the optical switches feel super crisp and responsive. There's like no pre-travel and just a tiny bit of post-travel if you click towards the front of the buttons. The side buttons feel excellent as well. They're firm and tactile, not mushy at all. There's minimal pre-travel and a little post-travel if you press them really hard. The scroll wheel has a nicely angled texture on it that adds a good amount of grip, and the wheel click is light and satisfying. Overall, the whole setup feels really refined and premium in hand. One really nice feature about this mouse is battery life. It's got an 800 milliamp hour battery, so you'll get up to 750 hours of life at 1K. It's really nice rarely having to charge the thing. Makes it really convenient. At higher polling rates like 4K or 8K, battery life will naturally drop, but the life is still very respectable. If you're a gamer, going to 4K or 8K can actually introduce stuttering, so I usually leave it at 1 or 2K. And again, the battery life is going to be insane at those rates. They also sell a wireless charging dock that lets the mouse top up whenever you set it down, if you want to have that convenience. So when you stack the VT7 Max Gen 2 against higher end mice like Lamzu, Razer, Pulsar, or Logitech's lineups, the internals are pretty much identical. You're getting top tier wireless tech, flagship sensor, 8K polling, optical switches, onboard memory, and a premium coating that honestly it feels better than anything I've tested recently or maybe ever. The only difference here is that this mouse is priced much lower. It feels like a high-end mouse, but it's just not priced like one. So if you're looking for a premium mouse that gives you the best bang for the buck, I can easily recommend checking out the VT7 Max Gen 2. I have larger hands. This is not a mini mouse, so I think it's ideal for medium to large hands. So if you want to pick one up, if that's you, definitely check out the VT7 Max Gen 2. It's about 60 bucks and it performs like the other mice that I mentioned that are 100 bucks or above. If this helped you make a purchase decision, check out the official link down below and don't forget to use my promotional code for a little discount as well. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.